welcome everyone. Farmer Cop here. This is going to be a new mod map tour of Starbuck, Minnesota, or Starbuck, MN. So this is by Freeze. It is 356.05 megabytes to download for PC and Mac only. It is currently on version 1.1.03 because it got like an update since I've been able to get on here. Originally, it came out the 26th of September, I believe. I am behind on map tours. I'm trying to catch back up. I was in training all last week and also working patrol coverage. So I finally have a day that I can catch up on map tours. That's what I'm doing this Saturday. So if I can get, there's 4 total to do. So if I can get these out to you. But anyhow, let's go ahead and read the description here and then get into it. It says, welcome to Starbuck, a rich slice of Minnesota farmland reimagined for Farming Simulator 25. This did come out on Farming Simulator 22 before this, by the way. This mid-sized map blends scenic realism with versatile gameplay featuring rolling terrain, authentic field shapes, and a small town charm inspired by the real Starbuck community. The map supports arable farming, forestry, and animal husbandry right out of the gate. Key features. 50 plus viable farmlands with varied size fields and shapes, dynamic terrain for immersive machinery use, production chains such as the dairy, grain mill, carpentry, etc., custom PDA map overview and road layout, fictional farms ready for solo or multiplayer play. Whether you're tending crops or solo or building a co-op operation, Starbuck Valley offers a serene yet productive escape into the heartland. And the map size, it says, is standard. It was created by Care with Dennis, aka Freeze, inspired by the land built for the community. Hello, Flixie, Ari, and Elvis. So there you go. And it's a little cloudy. That's the only thing I'd say so far. I fast-forwarded to noon and set the weather to sunny, so this is like as clear as it gets, which is something I don't really like. I think it should be a little clearer. That's the only thing. That's honestly the only thing. Some people might like this. That is what it is. Let's take a look in the map. New farm mode. We start off with this chunk of land down here. It's our starting farm. Nice little town in the center. I don't know why this can't go to all platforms, to be honest. Yeah, I just don't know. It says cow production farm. Are there other keys around here? Nope. Okay, but yeah, it's a cool PDA. I actually really love the PDA. It's very clear what's going on. I like PDAs like this because you can see very clearly everything, where it's at, what it's doing there, all sorts of things like that. So I like that aspect of it. But yeah, you just own this little starting plot over here. We're gonna buy all the land in a second. Take a look at it. I believe it's a just standard crop type, standard crop calendar. You do start with a chicken coop and a sheep barn. There are contracts in the fields you don't own. You do own a large glass greenhouse and a sawmill, the little mini sawmill. On the map is a bakery, biogas plant 1 megawatt, canning factory, carpentry, cement factory, grain mill, and sawmill. And for vehicle starting equipment, you have an Albert Bale King, nice, and a pallet fork by Albert as well, a Bradle fertilizer and lime spreader. You have a Farm Max Rapid 450 trail, something, yep, I believe that's a power harrow. Then we have a planter here for all your planter crops by Horsch. John Deere 663R, which is a front loader attachment. John Deere 6R185, an 8R410. And then we also have a John Deere corn header, a John Deere grain header, John Deere S7800 harvester. So big old harvester there. I like that old license plate say Dennis, which is the mod maker or the map maker. That's funny. A K branded square bale maker there. We have a Crampy trailer. We have a big old cedar there. That's nice to have. We have a Mack Trucks Anthem, which is nice, and that is everything. So yeah, let's take a look around the starting farm area. Our field is off over there. That's our field right there, ready to harvest. We'll just kind of make a loop around the property here. A lot of our stuff is stored in here, including our harvester, our header there, feeder there. I'm believing this is just a lime station right here. We'll zoom in a little bit so we can see a little bit better what's going on. Yep, lime station, and that looks like that's oats ready to harvest. Got our other header over here with some other equipment. Fertilizer bin over here, I believe. Just double check this real quick. Yep, fertilizer there, which already has 60,000 liters in it. That's actually really nice. That'll save you a lot of money. Looks like we've got a nice little water point over here as we loop around. Repair trigger. See, I don't like the duskiness, the I don't know how else to put it. It just feels like it's like early morning at all times of day. I don't like that. But anyhow, you have a repair trigger there. Your greenhouse is right here. What else is over? Is there something over there in the bushes? I think I'm just losing it. Just losing it. Everything's fine. Just losing it. Anyhow, we have our chickens right here. Up to 360 chickens. Very standard for that size pen. We have our sheep. Over here is a sheep, right? Sheep, yeah, sheep barns. You put sheep or goats in here if you'd like to do that. Then our little sawmill's right there. Up this way, we have ourselves a nice standard farm silo. We have another storage facility here. We have a house that has a sleep and wardrobe trigger, I believe, on it. Take a look at that. There's wardrobe there. Sleep trigger. Probably back here. There, just sleep trigger right there. I just went all the way around for no reason. That's fine. And then we have our truck parked in the center. We do have this big barn here. Let's see if we can actually go in it. Assuming we can. Usually we can for big barns like this. Yep. Nice big old barn kind of being used right now, so you can put whatever you'd like to in that. Okay. So that's what we got going on around the starting farm here. I'm going to purchase all the land in a second. Is that the shop? Yeah, let's go ahead and visit the vehicle workshop here. We're going to buy ourselves just, I don't know, something to go around. We haven't used this Skoda in a while. We'll use this one. There we go. Just so we can have something to drive around. And then let's go here and purchase all the land for ourselves. Boom. Okay. Now if we get back in the map, we should at least have the cow production farm here, 42. 42, yeah, over here. So down here at the bottom, you got farmhouse, cow operation down there. See if we got any other farms. It kind of made it sound like there's several starting farms. I guess there's a couple of these guys here with houses that are associated with these chunks of land. So I guess people can have houses over there, but I guess there's not a lot of like farm stuff going on for them down there. And where's the BGA? BGA's down there. Do we own that now? No, we still have to buy the BGA. Just because you own the land the BGA is on, oops, doesn't mean you own the BGA itself. Yeah, here's vehicle workshop. That's where we're just at. There's the repair trigger right there and sell point. Go back in the map here. So, how do I want to do this? I kind of want to make a little loop around the area just to kind of take a look at it. So we'll probably come up and just head out around this way to start. Yeah, we'll come back to the town because we're going to loop back through it. Get a sip of coffee. That was my first sip of coffee for the day. Surprised I was able to talk that long without getting more coffee, to be completely honest. Yeah, the map's quite nice. I like the roads. I think it's all quite well done. That was the entrance to our farm right over there. There's the starting farm. Keep it together. Keep it together, Farmer Cop. There we go. All right, we'll head up this way. I think there's a good mix of forestry and farmland. And again, I don't know why it can't come to consoles. I hope that they fix whatever the problem is, that, or whatever is preventing it from going to consoles. Because it's not a 4X map, it's a standard map. They even say that in description, so I don't... No idea why it can't come to consoles, but I love the rolling hills, the flowers. It all feels like a very natural landscape. I actually think they did a really good job, and it's less depressing up here. Maybe it's just down in the valley, the lowest part of the map there, which kind of makes sense. I get it, but the fog should burn off as the day goes. So unless I did something wrong, we'll fast forward a little time to see if anything changes, maybe into the afternoon. Could have just been something I was doing. Actually, it looks like it's starting to burn off now, so I apologize. If that was the case, I just needed to fast forward some time. Goodness gracious. Get a dadgum parade going through here. Is that a... Oh, I thought there was a truck hauling a car there. I thought that was pretty cool. All right, let's go around the parade. Nice. That's one of the farmhouses right there. Kind of one of the starting farm areas. We're heading back down this way. So we'll loop in through here, and then we'll head down into the town. There's a couple other farms over here. Well, farmhouses at least. So farmhouse 1, then farmhouse 2 is right there. So these ones are kind of close together. If you bought both of those as two different people on multiplayer, make sure you guys work together and get along. That's just what it is for that, I suppose. Okay, so then right here in front of us, where we're at, off to our left, we have the bakery, and then kind of almost straight ahead of us, we have the carpentry point. So there's the bakery, there's the carpentry point right there. We're gonna loop this way. Got the gas station right here. We're gonna try to not get hit by any cars or hit any people. Easy does it. Off to the right here, or our left, excuse me, we have the restaurant sell point. On the right, we have the big farmer's kiosk and the farmer's market. Farmer's market, farmer's kiosk, and this is the restaurant sell point right there. I wish they would change the image so it's not a boat still. But, who knows, maybe they take it off to a boat or something, I don't know. Okay. Let's make a little loop around here, because we haven't seen some of this stuff over here. And then we'll kind of come down in here and take a look at the rest of the town area. Yeah, so we have ourselves off to the right here. We have the cement factory. We also have the warehouse, buy and sell points. Buy and sell points. There's a cement factory right there. It looks like they got the nice baseball field over here. And it says Starbuck on it. Like that they updated that. Like that. That's pretty cool. We'll loop back around here into kind of where we... Oh, easy does it. Those curbs are killer. Okay, let's head over here. And we're going to cut a right. Not here, but at the main road. I'm going to cut across it. Little time here. Okay. There's the parade. Goodness gracious, there really is a parade going through this town. Look at this. Absolute insanity. They're just gaining people. This is a different parade, too. Goodness gracious. I guess they're celebrating, I don't know, maybe the high school kids, you're going off to state competitions or something. I don't know, but they're off doing their thing. Anyhow, we got the diner out here. We got the BJ. Sorry, I was very curious about the parade. And then there's a lot of other cool stuff on here. I think we should just hop out and do a flyover. Let's hop into flight mode here. All right. So, diner point down over here. Oh, it's not even a sell point. It's just a diner. That's kind of interesting. I was hoping that'd be a sell point. Biogas plant's obviously just off to our left there. The cow farm is down here. I'm going to be honest. I really hate that map. I really hate it. This one's okay over here. It's a little bit better, but I really hate that map edge. That's just too abrupt, I think. And the parade is just down there. Oh, they are. They're just turning around to do another pass. Maybe they went the wrong way. Doing another pass through town. All right, anyhow. Water over here. Nice little kind of campground area. There's no... It just looks like a really bad parking lot. I think there should be a little bit more detail, like some tents and things. Because right now it just looks like a bunch of people parked in the worst parking lot ever. Especially when there's other spots over here. They just look stupid. But yeah, that's the only thing I'd give us feedback maybe for that. Up over here, we have the animal dealer. It's the one from Riverbend Springs, so nothing crazy there. It looks like we've got our sawmill out here. And then in this area down here, we have our canning factory, and we have our grain mill down there. There's our starting farm over here. Nice little starting farm. Really like it. Let's see how the fog is down here. Yeah, I fast forwarded some time. All right, it's a lot better down here. I take it back. I take back everything I said about the fog. That's my fault. The fog is my fault, so you can ignore that. Ignore that feedback. I'll try to remember to put something at the very beginning to help kind of indicate that that's my fault. But anyhow, it's a really cool little map. I really like it. I think I like most things about it. Love the PDA. A couple things that might be improved upon, but also maybe get it out for console. But there you go. If you guys enjoyed this map tour, please drop a like down below. If you haven't already, goodness gracious, there's another parade going through right now. There's so many parades in this town. Maybe it's just a celebration for this town today. All right, anyhow, if you guys enjoyed, please drop a like down below. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button up on the screen to join the Farmer Cop channel and turn on your notification bell so you don't miss any future videos I may post. This has been Farmer Cop. Thank you guys for coming and watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.